Water continuously moves from ocean to land and land to ocean. There are few processes through which this exchange occurs. First, water in ocean evaporates and reaches atmosphere as water vapor. From liquid state, water becomes gaseous state through evaporation. Evaporation occurs on land also. Water evaporates from lakes, ponds, reservoirs, river streams, etc. Water also evaporates from trees, plants, grass, and other vegetation. Water moves in plant body parts and evaporates through leaves, stems, flowers, etc. This process is called transpiration, the process of water evaporation from vegetation. Evaporation from water bodies on land and transpiration from vegetation are together called evapotranspiration. Evapotranspiration is the process through which water in liquid state reaches atmosphere in gaseous state. There is another process where water reaches atmosphere. It is called sublimation. Sublimation is direct conversion of solid ice into gaseous water vapor without going through intermediate liquid state. When you place a cube of ice in open air, it first melts into liquid water. Later, it evaporates into gaseous water vapor. This is normal evaporation. We see it often. Sublimation is direct conversion of solid ice into gaseous water vapor. Sublimation, evaporation and transpiration are major ways through which water reaches atmosphere from ocean and land surfaces. Now, let us see the processes that are responsible for returning these water back to ocean and land surfaces to complete the cycle. When water vapor rises above in the atmosphere, it undergoes condensation. Condensation is opposite of evaporation. In evaporation, water changes state from liquid to gas. In condensation, water changes state from gas to liquid droplet. Condensation occurs higher in the atmosphere where there is a drop in temperature and pressure. You have to remember that temperature and pressure decreases when you move higher in the atmosphere. In such conditions, water vapor undergoes condensation and forms tiny liquid drops. It is transparent and tiny. It cannot be seen by the naked eyes. These tiny droplets often combine with dust particles and form cloud droplets. Many cloud droplets combine to form clouds. We can see clouds through our naked eyes. So, water vapor in the atmosphere condensed into clouds. Some clouds stay where they are formed. Some move to different locations due to carrying winds. When air moves vertically, it is called convection. When air moves horizontally to different locations, it is called advection. For example, through convection, water vapor rises and condensates into clouds over the ocean. Some of these clouds remain there only where they are formed. Through advection, some of these clouds move towards land. Many of these clouds cause precipitation. Precipitation is process of raining. Under right conditions, some clouds result in raining. Although it is not well understood why all clouds do not result in rain. Through precipitation, water reaches land and ocean surface. The water that fell on land eventually reaches ocean through different ways. Some of it reaches ocean through surface runoff such as rivers and streams. Some of it infiltrates the soil and reaches water table and joins underground drainage system which eventually joins ocean. There is a continuous flow of water between land and ocean forming a cycle called hydrological cycle or simply water cycle. It is to be noted that there are minor intermediate processes also. Some of the rain that fell on ground may become glacier ice and get trapped for a long time. Some water may get stored in ponds or underground storage. They take more time to circulate in water cycle. Condensation sometimes occurs at ground level also. Dewdrops over surfaces, fog in winter are examples of condensation near ground level. There is another process called deposition. We already studied sublimation, the process of water turning into gaseous water vapor from solid ice without undergoing intermediate liquid state. Deposition is opposite of sublimation. Gaseous water vapor turns directly into solid ice without becoming liquid water first. Hence, sublimation and deposition are opposite processes. Similarly, evaporation and condensation are also opposite processes.